The views expressed on Teachavision are those of the interviewee and interviewer and do not represent Screenless Allies as a whole. Hello there, and welcome to a special edition of Teachavision, where everyone has a different vision of learning. My name is Jose Briseño, and this is the Christmas special for this year. Last year, we played a game, actually a couple of games, and this year, we're going to basically make an audio edition of an article that we posted on ScreenlessAllies.com about some gift ideas that you can get to somebody who is blind or visually impaired. And I'm not doing this alone. I'm actually bringing in a good friend of mine who you will actually hear very soon on the podcast on a series of interviews coming to an audio speaker near you. I want to introduce my good friend, Kelsey Schlichting. Kelsey, welcome to Teachavision.
Hello.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Kelsey. I currently live in Florida with my partner and retired service dog who is turning 12 next month. I like to read. I'm a techie and I like to sing.
We're both techie. And kind of as a background, if you remember on an episode on January 31st, we played some little clips from the old radio days when we were doing internet radio. She actually took part in this as well. So
yes, I did.
So we both kind of came from that background of.
I wish I had participated more, but that's okay. It is what it is.
Well, it's kind of funny because you came in. Actually, 10 years ago, because this will be played on Christmas Eve. 10 years ago, in 2012, we were actually doing a Christmas special, and we thought it would be a good idea to bring her on. She was a little nervous, but we definitely, and also the microphone that she had back then.
That was terrible.
Yeah, it was an internal laptop microphone. Guys, if you want to give someone...
That was terrible.
If you're going to give someone a laptop computer and they want to broadcast, make sure you get them a microphone as well. Because that's going to be very...
or a headset,
Or a headset. Yes, we will get to that, actually. We will get to that because we actually have that in the categories list. But for now, let's kind of start off this conversation here on our gift list. We're going to start off with, apart from food, because who says no to food for Christmas? I mean, let's just be honest. From my point of view, anything candy, anything cookies, now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I know. Stop it.
That's a good Christmas gift and all. And of course, you also have the typical clothing. But if you don't want to get clothing for Christmas like what a lot of people do.
To be fair, I used to I guess poo-poo the idea of getting clothes. And now I'm just like, oh, cool, a set of PJs.
Yeah, when you're kids, you're just like, I don't want any clothing. I wanted money.
Your priorities change.
Yeah, when I was a kid, we used to get a lot of clothing in regards to for Christmas, my parents would always get us clothing, and then I grew up, and then, oh yeah, we got you a toy truck. Oh, sweet. Yep. And then, oh, we got you a CD. Oh, cool. If you want to be a little bit more modern, or if you want to be a little bit more creative with your gifts, we got you covered. We're going to start off with probably one of the things that if you don't really know how to get somebody who's totally blind or visually impaired, always go for a gift card, because gift cards, especially nowadays in the digital era, they're pretty easy to redeem. I have not found any, Kelsey, maybe you can correct me on this. I have not found any that have been more difficult to work with, but the ones that I've done with Amazon, iTunes, those I have not had any issues with.
Starbucks is pretty easy. Walmart's probably pretty easy. I haven't tried it, but it probably is.
It's kind of funny because when we got introduced to the world of iOS, all those years ago, we had to do the old-fashioned way of redeeming an iTunes gift card. I don't think they had the gift cards online at the time. I think you had to actually get a card from the store, put money on it, and then have someone read it to you. Life was great.
Yeah, you did.
You had to scan the code on the back of it if you really wanted to work with it, but that was also a hit and miss. Yeah, yep. The worlds have got a lot easier. All you got to do now is just open an email, and there should be a thing that says redeem now link, or there should be in the case of Apple, it's gift code
come
wizard.
To think of it, I think I did that for the Braille Superstore. I think someone got me a gift card once, and that's how I did it.
Yeah, most people nowadays, you can send an email.
A lot of
that way.
stores have like a online gift option, like gift card option. So I'm pretty sure you could probably do like a online gift card to a lot of them.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, if when in doubt, if you don't know much about what to get and you're not sure and you're like, what should I get him?
Audible credits. If someone is a reader, get them Audible credits.
Oh, we know we know someone here on the podcast is a reader, don't we?
I don't know who you're talking about.
You could also get a Bookshare membership as well, bookshare.org, which is another place that you can get audiobook. Well, that's actually a more textual related books. Audible, Bookshare, and I think there's another one that our producer was talking to us about called Graphic Audio as well.
Yep.
Which is apparently very similar to Audible.
It's similar and it's not. Graphic audio is more dramatized versions of books. Like there's actors, there's sound effects. There's all of that.
Gotcha. So you can also get that for people that enjoy reading. And also you can open those books on the majority of iOS and Android devices, as well as computers, and also special digital talking book players, depending on what you're looking for. Now, you were talking about greeting cards.
And Audible, actually, I don't know if it would work, but because I haven't tried it yet, but I think you could run Audible through the Alexa app for PC.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't have Audible. So, if anyone wants to get me Audible. Now, Kelsey, you were talking about greeting cards. Apart from the Braille ones, you can always get a talking greeting card. Doesn't matter from where, as long as you explain or read what the card says, because those are not accessible a lot of the time. So
yeah, and I mean there are cards where you can like record a message, so you could actually put you could describe what the card has on it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Greeting cards, teddy bears. Apart from greeting cards, we kind of went through the simple part of Christmas giving here. However, we can always go up the chain here. For the techies, we can never go wrong with charger cables and chargers for our technology, especially nowadays, because our technology uses a bunch of
Amazon.
batteries. Yes, definitely. I highly recommend you get braided cables.
I have one word for you: Amazon.
Yes. If you're gonna do chargers and things like that, I recommend you go for braided cables if possible. Because those last a lot longer, honestly. And make sure that
I mean, they can. However, we've had some that have gone out fairly quickly as braided cables, but the regular ones are fine.
Yeah. It's kind of funny because I've been spoiled by braided cables, so that's why I haven't. The only thing that's not braided is my iPhone cable. So.
I get it. I was, and then I got a bad batch, and so then I stopped buying braided cables.
Power banks, battery packs, best things ever. Mm-hmm. Very resourceful. I have one that we actually reviewed on the website, but they made a new version of it. It's the Intergrid Power Bank, and it actually beeps and vibrates. That actually would be pretty beneficial for someone who's totally blind if they want to charge their devices.
We have a power bank that has, on one side, you can plug in things that might need a little extra time if the power goes out, so you can shut them down like a desktop. And then the other side has the regular outlets. There's 3 and 3, but I don't know what brand it is.
So yes, for any techie, chargers, charging cables, yeah, we welcome any kind of charger cable. Okay, and we will put a link to the review on the show notes for the battery pack that I mentioned as well. Kelsey, you said you love to sing, so that basically means you love music, I'm assuming.
I do.
If you love music, I'm sure you really want to have your music in a high quality sounding audio, if you will. And
of course you do.
What better way to do that than to use some either Bluetooth speakers or some headphones? And again, Amazon is the answer to all this for sure. But in this situation,
you gotta know what to look for.
Exactly.
I mean, charger cables and stuff, I mean, a lot of different brands will usually work, but for some things like speakers and stuff like that, it's better to know what you look for.
Exactly. Now, that being said, On the Bluetooth speaker side and headphone side, there are, we can go on and on and on about this, but we only have so much time. Even some of the lower quality speakers that you could get, even like at Walmart, they sound pretty decent. But, you know, if you want to go for the higher ends, there are a couple of brands that I would say do well. There's a JBL brand that apparently does well.
I have a JBL Charge 4 that I absolutely love.
And there's also of course, the Apple HomePod, which I've heard, and it's.
They have JBL headphones. The HomePod.
Yeah,
there's the Amazon Echo.
That's right.
And
the
there's
Echo.
the Google Assistants.
We actually need to review on
Google
that.
Nests.
Oh, is that what they're calling it now? The Google Nest?
Yeah.
Speakers are, pretty, as you can see, there's a lot of those in the market, for sure. Now, that being said as well, if you really want to go even higher up, I'm not sure how this is going to go eventually. Maybe she might get these. Not sure yet. But you could also get what's known as Sonos. Now, that brand is apparently one of the top ones, and they sound really good, apparently. So, and they have a lot of speaker combinations.
Well, I mean, Sonos does. There's a lot of top ones, though. Like, Sonos is one. I have a pair of Sony earbuds that I absolutely love.
A bunch of speakers. If you love speakers, definitely a great thing to have. And also, at this point, with a lot of these speakers, they're very accessible because they all make sound when you turn them on. They all make sound when you're pairing them to your phone. They all make sound when you're turning them off.
Yeah. By
either a sound cue or or how they talk. That's definitely a great way to go.
Oh my God, I love my headset. It's a Razer headset.
You beat me to the punch, right there.
And I love how it sounds. Obviously, the mic is decent because I'm using it. Music sounds really, really good. It's very clear. It's got pretty low lows, honestly, and it looks like it's built well. I'm just hoping it's durable. I'm hoping it'll last a while. Logitechs are pretty good too. Like, we had a Logitech, I think it's G533, that's pretty decent as well.
The Logitech, these, and I also have a pair. Well, it's actually a headset. It's what they call a binaural headset. And when I checked on Amazon, they still have it.
They do.
The Ambios.
Yeah, I love these.
Yeah, they're called the Ambios.
Yeah, they're Ambios.
Yeah, Sennheiser Ambios.
And they connect through Lightning to your iPhone.
Yeah, and they talk. So there's no need to panic on that. So that's actually pretty neat. And oh my goodness, the audio quality on those.
I know.
We might have some unboxings with these. So stay tuned. They're the Ambios, and right now they're going for $60. They were $150, I believe, because Kelsey got them before me, and I think that's what the price was, if I remember correctly.
Think so.
Well, actually, our producer got them, and then she took over them, and then she was telling me how cool they were. So I bought me a pair. We've covered headsets. We've covered speakers. We've covered chargers. We've covered everything for the techie. We've always said we had food. Now.
Oh, hey, wait. You can't forget, if you're talking about headphones, you can't really forget about AirPods, because there are those people,
Uh-huh. Yep. AirPods. Definitely, AirPods are really good as well. They have good quality. From what I'm understanding, the AirPods Pro 2 sound even better.
I want some.
AirPods, best thing ever. They work seamlessly with your Apple products, which is actually pretty cool. And as you can see, we're kind of moving into the devices here. Also, Kelsey, you mentioned you had a tablet, an Android tablet. If you want to start off with something simple.
Yeah, it's a Lenovo.
Yeah. If you want to start with something simple, that can do this.
However, I did just play with a Chromebook too, which is actually really cool.
If you want to get started in if you want to definitely get something like a smart device of some sort, and you don't have the $1,000 to invest in an iPhone or a Samsung Galaxy phone, definitely start off with an Android tablet or an iPad. The lowest priced iPad is like $300. So, and
there's Android tablets that are cheaper.
Yeah, there are. And they all have accessibility built in. You don't have to buy any additional software. All this comes installed out of the box. Before we end, because we definitely did a lot of blabbering, but we gave you a lot of gift ideas. We definitely did. Kelsey, is there any other ideas that you thought about?
I can't think of anything.
Honestly, I think we've covered pretty much all the audience, if you will. But remember this, guys. When you're giving a gift, it's not the gift that counts. It's the idea and the thought of said gift that counts.
I agree.
If you're going to give a gift, guys,
It's true.
Just remember, don't think of it. Don't think too hard on it. Because at the end of the day, what's most important is the thought and the happiness that the person will feel about getting said gift.
Just think of what they like.
I think at this point we can definitely call this a wrap. We want to take a second and wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. If you don't celebrate that, then happy holidays. We really hope that you enjoy this time with your friends or with your families. We really do hope you have a Merry Christmas. Kelsey, thank you for joining me on this.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Teachavision by Screenless Allies. Did you enjoy what you heard? We encourage you to look back at our past podcast episodes, which are equally as awesome as this one. If you want to know more information about Screenless Allies, we encourage you to visit our website at www.screenlessallies.com. That is SCREENLESSALLIES.com. All one word. Want to keep up with our happenings? Like us on Facebook. Facebook.com/ScreenlessAlliesOfficial. All one word. Want to get in contact with us for any reason whatsoever? Email us, info@ScreenlessAllies.com. Also, please share with your friends and others that might find Screenless Allies beneficial and fun. Thank you for listening, and we will see you next time.